Good morning, guys, from Kalakok. Good morning from this campground. It just started dumping rain right after we got all packed up after an amazing 4-day stay here. Get a load of this view from our campsite. It is so amazing at night with the moonlight. All right, but here we go. We are out of here. Good thing we showered and never dried off.
I know, seriously.
It is dumping. Here is our camping spot we stayed at. Literally a 30-second walk down and you are at the beach access, which is right next to the campsite we were at. If you want a really good campsite right next to the beach, 19A is your spot.
That's what it is, Seabrook, but it's not actually a town. Okay.
Why would I go to Seabrook?
That's where we're going.
Just like old times, huh?
I know, this is crazy. I came here every Mother's Day for a lot of my childhood, and now it's Mother's Day, and here I am. This time I'm actually a mother.
Like always, super random circumstances. We had no plans to stay at that campground at all. In fact, I just wanted to redo at Ruby Beach. And the girls were still asleep as we were getting close to Ruby Beach, so I had Hannah turn around and go check out that campground, having no idea whatsoever what we'd find. And as it turns out, in 5 days, they were switching over to their summer reservation, online reservation only. On the 15th, they transitioned to reservation only. But when we pulled in, it was still first come, first serve, and we were able to get an awesome campsite, as you guys have already seen. Here we are at Pacific Beach. We ended up staying at that campground way longer than we intended because it was just too perfect to leave. And now, with no Mother's Day planned for this trip, we just so happen to be right here on Pacific Beach. This beach is Pacific Beach.
And I used to come here with my family for Mother's Day pretty much every year as a kid with my mom, which is so cool.
Not only did your family vacation in this exact spot for Mother's Day every single year, but you always brought a family with you guys, didn't you?
A lot of times, yeah. And one time we brought your family.
Yeah, I can't remember if I liked you at that point or...
No, I don't think you did.
Oh, Brielle.
It's
okay. It's because she discovered being on the ground.
Now she does not want to be held. Oh no, she lost her hat, but she has a huge grin.
I got it, Mom. Here it is.
Oh, thank you. Good job. Woo!
So, now what?
To the market for lunch?
So one thing about the Washington coast that most would probably consider one thing about the Washington coast is that it's super underdeveloped, or undeveloped I should say.
Compared to the rest of the West Coast.
Which to most is probably like a pro. It's mostly untouched. But there's not a lot of nice places. Like California, tons of cool urban areas to stop along the beach. Washington coast, most of Oregon, almost nothing. We did. The last time we were driving it, we did see a pretty cool spot What was that called, Hannah?
Seabrook?
Seabrook. Yeah, there's like a cool new market. Did this exist when you guys came
No,
to
it did
Pacific?
not. This is so cool.
It was what? 3 minutes away from.
Yeah, it's only 3 minutes from Pacific Beach, and it's beautiful.
It just sprung up out of nowhere. Cashier said this whole, what is this called? Seaside Seabrook. It's been here 20 years. Their market only 2 years.
Dig in.
Cheesy pull-apart flatbread, bacon roasted chicken, mac and cheese, and meatloaf.
It's like the best meatloaf I've ever had. I was on
Beautiful family. Happy Mother's
thank
Day.
you. Thanks so much.
Whoa, this is a cool place.
I know. Oh yeah.
Cool.
My room. That's my father's room, and this is my mother's room. That's my grandpa's room. Grandpa lives with us.
Oh, very nice. Wow.
A natural history of fairies. So it has all the different like fables. It's got like gold gilded pages.
The toy store had a treasure map.
Yep. And we can follow Gnome Trail to a playhouse.
Well, we are having a great time here in Seabrook. I don't think Seabrook is an official town or anything. It's more of just a street, and now they've developed a ton of stuff. The person working at the grocery store said she bought land out here 3 years ago. Anyways, it's a really cool little urban stop. Might be the best that the Washington coast has to offer. It doesn't really have the charm and history of places like Forks, but as far as a nice urban spot that feels really safe, this is probably the best on the Washington coast. We are having a blast out here.
Dude, this is so cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a child's paradise in here.
There's a gnome house over there.
Whoa.
So many gnomes.
Look at that tent over there.
What?
Okay, I think this is the trail.
Gnome houses everywhere. Just want a fairy gnome. Whoa, you're really good at that.
There's our little gnome house.
Awesome.
Oh, look at this gnome cave.
Whoa.
A gnome cave.
Look it.
Oh, that one got broken.
Yeah, that should be the video. 24 hours inside a gnome.
Oh, well, there's some really cool ones down here.
Gnomes. No gnomes in there. Oh, she's working pretty hard. Oh, wait. Maybe somewhere else. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, there was. There's a gnome right here on the bridge. Or maybe he's a bridge troll.
Yeah, there's a gnome right here. Look it, there's a gnome right here.
Wow. There he is.
There must be more over here.
Oh.
Here. Yeah.
So cool.
All these writings on here.
Give you guys even more of an idea of how nice Seabrook is. These are their parking stalls in a random neighborhood park. You park between these grafted trees on both sides of the road. You can see over there. All the parking stalls for the nice dog park. We're just at a random park back in the neighborhood, but built into the side of that building over there are ridiculously nice restrooms, just randomly. And then here we are at another park. Okay, I'm not quite sure where we're going tonight. I'm thinking about going to that off-road park, camping on the river that I mentioned the FBI finding us at. Thinking about going back there. So, basically like 45 minutes or less to the ORV park if you want to just camp on the river.
45?
Yeah, it's a cool spot, and we're
Could be
basically
good for
camping on
rain.
rocks, so if it is raining,
Yeah.
we don't have to deal with mud.
And then set it back on the table.
We didn't really shoot much here, and we wanted to come back, and so here we are. Honestly, we thought it might be a perfect campsite for a potentially rainy night because it's mostly rock instead of mud, so it was a tactical decision. We're doing a full stop here at the trailhead of the ORV park. There's a we got a code brown. Oh, that's not even the reason we stopped. This is true behind the scenes. I just posted the last video, and then thank goodness I got a text from somebody pointing out that an audio segment cut out. You would think it's as easy as watch your video before you upload it, but there were so many little tweaks and problems with the export. By the way, there's almost zero traffic out where we are. Anyway, before we proceed into the wilderness, I'm re-exporting the video. Once we get to the riverbank and have a clear view of the sky, I will get it re-uploaded. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you, Affinity. When we were here last time, we spent sunset out on the beach driving, as you guys saw. And so we arrived here pretty late. There was somebody camping. There was a full RV on the, I don't know, the right side of this park. We went to the shore off to the left. So we were completely separated by a very long distance. We're here going into a Monday, so I'm not thinking there's gonna be anyone out here. It's not a very big or dramatic ORV park by any standards, just a small square of government land that touches the river. State land, I should say, because as you could see up there, maybe, Discover Pass required. Passenger. Passenger. You're good. Yep, yep. Driver. So last time, come down straight through the middle of the park, and you can go right, and there's quite a bit of space along the river. People coming to fish, play over there. You could see a fire ring right through the trees in front of me. That's where one of the RVs was last time. We got a truck and a camper right there this time. But we came down and found our own slice of river out that way. I think that's what we're gonna do again. Same. Probably. It's even more beautiful than I remembered. I think everything just looks more cinematic in the moody Pacific Northwest rain. These colors are so vibrant across the river. What a spot. If you walk along the shore of the river, you might find a frog. This might be a really good spot for Brielle. Okay.
My name is Kariwaki.
Last night was good with no heat.
Yeah.
But if it's like this rain makes it feel really cold.
Well, yeah.
But it was kind of rainy last night too. Yeah. Stopped, right?
Chase your eyes wide into air. You watch your stars, where big waves chase above your jaw. You find feeling what you find. You can keep filming Daddy. Gnome houses.
Cool.
Yeah, it wants to be just like that.
Does that talk to the space?
It does.
What?
To the satellites.
Speed test. Oh yeah, we're cooking now.
Woohoo!
103 miles beats per second. MB miles beats per second. 102 miles beats per second. That's what we clocked at. Upload. 27 miles beats per second.
Good, because we have a video uploading right now.
Upload. Whoa, you found, those are 22s. Grandgrad and Hawthorne used those last time they were here.
Are these from Barefoot people?
Yep.
It's gotta be it. There's something that can be called.
And I don't really think there's a benefit to me propping this back hood out.
No, I would leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it down.
Inflate my tent. Dude, I feel like it's gotten slower. I mean, the temperature is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, this level of rain would be nice. The downside to this river is that it doesn't produce any white noise. It's so quiet. Now this produces nice white noise in the rain.
Oh, yeah.
You hear that all night in heavy rain. The annoying part was summer last year. Summer bugs running into this.
Oh,
And you could hear them bouncing off it. And it was super annoying and inconsistent.
it's like bongos.
Yeah, in the rain it's fine. Because it's steady. But yeah, last summer it was just like all night long bugs. Big old moths. Okay, the play plan. Play plan. The play plan.
The garage / playpen is
Garage.
now in
This is a nice
business.
soft piece of land I put it on, so if we want to throw Brielle in there, we can. Please go up. No wind to deal with here. Man, we really have a decent amount of room inside the vehicle now, in the trunk. We've been discovering more and more stuff we just don't need.
Yeah, we just keep leaving more stuff.
Totally forgot about this. Yeah, we'll get some food.
In a little bit.
Food and FaceTime Grandpa and Grandma.
Yeah, maybe we want to do that under the canopy. Mm-hmm.
And then
So they can see the river when we FaceTime them.
I'll say, you guys are under the canopy. I'll say that to them. And I'll tell them many days. Wow!
Okay.
This guy gets right off. There's this nice little area where kids can go play in the bookstore.
Oh, yeah.
It's just crazy. She's like addicted to just getting on the ground and just tearing it up.
Did you know that banana slugs? Bye.
Bye. Keep saying Happy Mother's Day.
That one's gonna be really, 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 really.
Yay, we love camping in Washington.